From one of the first ever video games, Pong, to some of the best graphics that make us humans look like cartoons, Americans have been caught up in them the whole way, and today we're going to talk about it. So my opinion on how people get addicted to video games is this. Well, the reason I get addicted to video games is because when I play Call of Duty, that's mostly what I play. And kind of like I'll play a game and I'll do good on it, and then it'll motivate me to play another game. And then when I play that other game, I'll maybe do good again, and it'll motivate me to play a third. And then sometimes I'll do bad on one of the games, and then I'll get really aggravated, and then I kind of want to, avenge that rage, like avenge that anger, and kind of have a comeback on Call of Duty and kind of do good again. And then I'll do good, and then I'll just keep on wanting to continue the streak and make it go for a long time. But then the cycle repeats and I do bad one game again, and then it just keeps on going until infinity. And then let's just use Flappy Bird as a demonstration. For me, I think this is for a lot of people because, Flappy Bird, if you think about it, Flappy Bird is not a complex game at all. It really is, and I feel like it could be made really easily if you just put a little bit of time into it. But it's just the way it tricks your brain, the way it makes you feel when you only get 2 or 4. Now, my high score is 84, not to brag or anything, but that's pretty impressive, But let's say, oh wow, my paper just fell over. All right, let's say you were at 36, all right, and then you're really mad because you can't make it past that, and then you're like, you know what, I'm going to try to go for 40, and then I'm just going to stop playing the game. You make it to 41, you go a little bit past 40, and you're like, oh man, that is not an even number. Let's make it to 50. And you try to make it to 50, you keep on failing, you're like, man, I really need to make it to 50. And then you just keep on trying, and then you eventually make it to 50, and you're like, wait, but if I could just make it to 55, that would be even better. And then it just keeps on going just forever, like I said, to infinity, and the cycle just keeps on repeating. That's how I kind of think. And past this point, this is all research I looked up and all things I got from a documentary and just some things I read and watched. It says, I don't agree with all of this, and I'm going to explain why. Well, this documentary looked like it was made a couple years ago. Actually, a long time ago, probably before they had the whole, Xbox Live thing where you can talk to each other. But it says people get affected by playing video games as a hobby or daily life by not having physical, social, or emotional growth. Now, to me, it doesn't affect me emotionally. I play video games 10 to 12 hours a day, and that is no lie. Well, weekends, not weekdays. That would be crazy if I just went all week. But because I have school and everything, so I don't really have time to do all that. But weekends, that's just all it is, video games. And I think it could, I guess, it depends what kind of person you are, how easy you are at getting, affected by these things. But me, it doesn't affect me emotionally, but it may affect someone else. Like, it may cause them to get angry very easily. I don't know. But me, I don't get angry very easily. I'm a very easygoing kind of guy. And then socially, I don't agree with that because it's kind of helped me socially because I'm more of like a shy person at school and stuff. But when I talk to people on Xbox, like my friends, I'm just a totally different person. It helps me in real life too. Physical, I think I can agree with that. Maybe if you're skipping meals, if you're not eating right while you're playing video games, if you're not getting enough exercise, I can see how they say that. And this other thing, they say a lot of people turn to video games to feel like they have control over a situation or to escape the pressures of real life. Now, I totally agree with that. Control over a situation, I can think of an easy example for that. If you play Call of Duty and you play the campaigns, I don't want to, be a spoiler for Call of Duty Ghosts, so let's just do an old Call of Duty MW3 at the end of it. If you know how it ends, you're Captain Price, one of the biggest characters I think in the Call of Duty franchise. To me, that's my favorite, and you kill one of the biggest enemies in Modern Warfare. It just crazy. You feel like you have so much control, and it's the most fun thing, most thrilling and action-packed thing. It's just really, really awesome. And also, escape the pressures of real life. I do that, like, if I'm stressed out, I'll get on video games. And it will kind of just erase it, or either just get rid of it for as long as I'm playing video games. But mostly the reason I play video games for that long is because I just have a lot of fun, and if I didn't play, I would be kind of bored during the weekend, because I don't know, I just don't really do much during the weekend to admit it. So I just chill out and watch TV. I don't really watch TV that much. I just play video games all day. I'm not a big TV watcher, but sometimes if there's like nobody on, none of my friends on, I'll just go watch some TV. But so I actually agree with that part where it says control over a situation and escape the pressures of real life. I agree with all that, but I'm not sure about where it says it affects physical, social, and emotional growth. I'm not sure about that. That's all up to the person, I think, because you could be playing video games all day, but you can get enough exercise and eat right and just do everything right, and you'll be fine, I think, for physical growth. For emotion, I just feel like that depends on the person. And social, I don't think it matters at all unless you just don't talk to anybody on Xbox. You're just like a solo guy, which isn't a bad thing. I'm not hating on that, but I like talking to a lot of people on Xbox. So that's all I got for how people get addicted to gaming, and I told you my opinion, and hopefully you guys can tell me in the comments how you get addicted to gaming and why, and what do you play video games for? Do you play it to get away from stress, to kind of just have fun because you're bored? Just tell me in the comments, and I want to thank you guys for giving me the best feedback ever. There was not one bad comment on my first video, not my newest, on my first, and I just really gotta thank you guys, and hopefully you guys can, like I said, you can be here the whole way through my career and see if I can actually make it somewhere on YouTube. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I guess we've talked about it.